I'm excited for this one. Today is all about Bitcoin. So, without any further ado, let me get into it. I'm going to go through the lovely, exciting disclaimer, right? Everyone loves a good old disclaimer, right? I do. I know I do. So, I'm going to share my screen here shortly, and then you guys will be able to see. So, give me 2 seconds. Now, this is the legal schmeagle that we have to get through just to ensure that everyone's good, right? Now, all of our content, right, is for education and information and entertainment purposes only. It should not be considered investment and advice or recommendation to buy, sell, hold any assets, or place any trades. It's very important that you do your own what? Research, guys. Our content is intended and should only be used for informational use only. And it's very important that you do your own analysis before making any investment decision, which should be based on your individual circumstances. You should always take independent professional advice from a professional advisor or independently research and verify all information you may find on our show that you wish to rely upon, whether you miss to make an investment decision or otherwise, right? All investments come with what? It comes with risk, guys. So it's very important that we do your own research. We are not financial advisors, however, and we do not intend to be received or perceived as financial advisors. However, we're in collaboration with several accredited advisors. So if you're unable to mitigate your risk, please contact us immediately and we'll get you in touch with an accredited advisor with the beautiful paperwork. All right, guys. So that's the disclaimer out of the way. Lovely, lovely. Cool. So what's up? What's up? Yeah, today, as I said, we're gonna go through Bitcoin, and we want to go through the absolute basics and understand exactly where do you get your Bitcoin at, right? How do you get Bitcoin, guys? Where's the Bitcoin at, right? But later on, like I said, I want to delve deeper into the cycles of Bitcoin as a whole and get a good understanding of the bull run, right? Because I think that's what we're all here for, right? From our understanding and our analysis that we've done, we can actually see, estimated time frames and get a clear understanding of how long this bull run will be and when it will be ending. So that gives us a really great standpoint and stance to understand, hey, this is how much time we have left of this run, and it's a very, very interesting one. Um, Something that's really, really interesting that we saw with Bitcoin historically is that it actually has, surpassed the bull run has actually started before the halving, which is historical, right? Um, so guys, this is how long we have until the bull run, right? We have the next halving, right? So we've had our halving now, and obviously the bull run's happening, right? But the next halving is in exactly 3 years, 213 days, 13 hours, 33 minutes, and basically just a bit under a minute and counting, right? So there's information out there that I think we should be grasping to understand when is the markets going to be active and at what points, because when there's a halving, it makes Bitcoin more scarce, and scarcity compared to the demand means that the price and the value will go up, right? And this is why it's been such an incredible asset because this is ingrained in the code of Bitcoin, guys. So guess what? It's going to happen consecutively. And this part of the code actually got exposed. I think it was early 2017 when it actually got exposed. And everyone knew, wow, there's this thing when we call it the halving. And I think it's quite interesting to delve into, right? So yeah, cool, cool. And I think from my perspective, to look at the halving as a whole and get a clear understanding of what's going on with Bitcoin, you wanna check out all of the previous bull runs, all right? And let's have an understanding of the time frame of those bull runs and how much money has actually been generated percentage wise from the gains within that period. So if we go all the way back here to around about 2012, then we're gonna go to 2016, 2020, 2024. You can see that the halving within a year period, right? So right here, 2011 here, boom, year period, there's a 416% increase. Boom, before the halving. Now, boom, halving hits. Now, a year after, that's a 7,700% increase, right? So these were the early adopters of crypto were riding in. 1 year before the second halving, you have a 110% increase, right? And then second year into so 1 year into the actual halving, after the halving now instead of before, there's a 283% increase. So as you can see here 1 year before, just a bit under 80%, and then 1 year after the third halving, that's a 400% increase, right? So these are sort of the speculations here that we're seeing. 1 year before, 50% increase, and a year after, a 200% increase. Now, there's a theory and a concept that I find very interesting, which was, you know, from previous crashes in the market, even way before 2008, uh, was 1970, around 1970, where there was a huge, market crash, right? And throughout that period for the markets to recover and come back, it took an extremely long time. So there's a theory that after every bull run, it takes longer, and the bull run seasons after every halving is a longer period, which is quite interesting for me. I want to also share with you guys something else here, which I think is also extremely interesting, and that is over here when you actually look at. Let me see. Okay, let me see if I can pull it up here. But yeah, when you look at the bull run as a whole and the amount of days, because I think one thing that people don't understand is not like the information's out there, right? So obviously you can see a year before and a year after, but now I want to show you guys the actual days of the run. So let me pull it up now. Uh, cool. Let me close that. Now I've got 1,000,001 tabs, guys, so please do bear with me. Boom.
Down for the whole thing or just when you speak?
Okay, hi there. Hi, how's it going, Mike? So I'm just gonna share my screen here. You can see my entire screen. I'm just gonna go over here. So now, if you look at this, this is extremely interesting because what I'm talking about is the number of days now. Because we looked at the percentage gain a year after and a year before each halving. But now, if you look at the bull run cycle, when the halving hits right here, boom, the slight drop off, boom, perfect buy box, and now look at this growth and gain during that time. But guess how long that growth time and period was? That was 518 days, right? What was the next one? 546 days, right? And now there's another correlation. Boom, 518 days in the next run. So guess what? If it's within around about this 518-day period or 546-day period that the bull run actually lasts, then the bull run cycle will last until around about mid-September or late or early October, right? So this is a little bit of a understanding of how you can track and trace the bull run as a whole and understand, okay, how much time do I have in this market and how long will this last, right? Um, so this is what I wanted to share with you guys today. Uh, anyway, Michael, would you like to go into how people can get Bitcoin, right?
Yes. Let's do that. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover multiple ways that you can actually buy Bitcoin. Let me just make sure that I'm actually recording. I think I am. I think I'm recording.
I think you are.
So, I think I am. No, it's because I'm using the other camera as well at the same time. So
Okay, great.
just got to make sure, innit? Just got to make sure. So, oh yeah, it's recording. Fair enough. So there is multiple ways that you can buy Bitcoin, and it all depends on what type of buyer you are. That's the first thing that you got to really decide. Now, if you're just a retail buyer, now what's a retail buyer? That's someone that's going to be investing less than £100,000 into Bitcoin in 1 year. That means you're a retail buyer, right? That's going to be 99% of people that watch this content on YouTube. However, those that watch it on LinkedIn, those that watch it on our private groups, we understand that some of you may have funds to deploy. We understand that some of you may work for family offices or work for banks. That's when you are now institutional. That's now where you want to be looking at different places to buy Bitcoin to retail. Why? That's because the fees are now going to affect you much more. Now, a lot of the time we get customers, clients, students that are at that retail level worrying about fees. You don't need to worry about fees when you're only buying £100 Bitcoin. Let's just be honest, right? You do need to worry about fees when you are spending 1 million, 10 million, 100 million on Bitcoin, because then that 5% fee really does add up. So we're going to explain and we're going to explore a few platforms where you can buy Bitcoin. So let's start off with our good friends over at Grayscale. Now, obviously, we're going to start with Grayscale because they're somebody that we work with. So if you're interested in buying from Grayscale, let us know. We can make an introduction for you, and maybe you might be able to get a discount on your fees and on your rates. Who knows? Very simple to find them. You just literally type in Grayscale, and then from there you'll be able to go over to their website. Now, what we love about Grayscale in comparison to every other company is, as you can see straight away, they've got not just one type of asset that they hold. They have a wider range of assets. So we can see here Nia, Solana, Stacks, Stellar, Sui, Zcash. They've been in this space for a very long time, right? Now, what's even better about these guys is they actually have really great documentation for you to read. So you can start investing in Grayscale from, if you're an accredited investor, from $25,000, right? So holding restrictions are 6 to 12 months, depending on the product. And you can actually purchase it in a tax advantage retirement account. You cannot do this on a retail account. Once again, can be purchased in a tax advantage retirement account. So if you want more help on that, let us know, and we are happy to do that intro for you. So what's really great about Grayscale, like we said, is they have tons of educational material. We learn a lot of our stuff, and what we educate was from some of the material that is provided by Grayscale. In fact, we're probably due to do some new reports from them. So we've got the newest one, AI is coming, crypto can help make it right. Let's open this one up and download it for another time. So we can see here, tons of reports here on all these different things. Then they've also got videos and webinars as well for you to watch. So tons and tons of high quality education. And again, you can see they've been in it for a while. Grayscale deep dive into basic attention token in 2021. And this was a video that they did. So again, you can see these guys, some of the best in the game. So let's look at their investment solutions. So the ways that you can do it is through the ETFs that they have. So we have the GBTC, which is the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust. And then we have the BTC Grayscale Bitcoin Mini Trust. Now, because of this trust, at one point, Grayscale was the largest holder of Bitcoin. However, they've recently been ousted by, guess who? Type in chat if you think you know who. Yep, you guessed it, BlackRock. So what they also have is they also have different ETFs that are based on technologies that are applied to this space. So we can see here, this one here, the holdings, 28 companies in it, like PayPal, Square, Marathon Digital, Robinhood, Coinbase, Plus 500, TerraWolf, Northern Data AG, Galaxy Digital Holdings, Hut 8. Should we have a look at some more? I'm sure you want to have a look at some more. Monex Group, Bit Digital, Bit Farms, Hive Digital, Cipher Mining, Riot Blockchain, Applied Digital Corp, BitDeer Technologies, CleanSpark, Iris Energy, BC Technology Group, Canaan Inc., First American Government Obligations Fund, interesting. And then they have, not much, acquisition to the cash.
Can
Yeah,
I say something quickly, bro?
Go on.
Why buy crypto when you can buy Coinbase?
Why buy crypto when you can buy Coinbase? Hey, and if Grayscale are buying Coinbase, should be a bit of an indicator to you. But you may be asking about the performance. How's it been performing so far, right? So if we go back, it probably hasn't done that great, as we can see, since inception. No, it hasn't done that great. We've got all. No, it's actually launched at around $23. It is currently now at $18. So, but if you timed it, got it at $7, then you've got 100% return in a year. So it's about knowing when to buy. It's not just about buying, it's about knowing when with this product here. So that's Grayscale. If you want any more help on that, let us know. We're happy to do that intro for you or do some breakdown lessons of Grayscale's products and to teach you maybe about how to diversify your portfolio for a range of products that they have. Because they used to have something called the Grayscale Postmodern Portfolio, which isn't as easily accessible now, which would help you understand how much of your portfolio should be allocated to Bitcoin, how much should be allocated to alts. So now let's go to the next one. It's a company called Coinbase. We heard of this company before? But what we're going to do is we're going to look at this from an institutional point of view. So let's say we are one of the big boys and we had hundreds of millions that we are looking to deploy into crypto. Or if we were looking to start our own fund, like Grayscale, like BlackRock, where would we buy our Bitcoin from? Most likely from Coinbase, because as we can see, who buys their Bitcoin from Coinbase? BlackRock, Grayscale, 816Z, One River Asset Management, and Maker. Now, this company I've not seen before. And this is why we like doing these institutional things, because you discover things every time. So now we've just discovered One River Asset Management. So we're going to have to probably do a whole episode on One River Asset Management because I'd never heard of them before. And their awards are for the US Quant Awards 2021. Very interesting. Oh, and they've got white papers. Ooh, false assumptions and inconvenient truths. That is my kind of paper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like these guys. Weekend notes. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. We like these guys. Alternatives. Look at One River getting a little bit of from us. Risk mitigation solutions, inflation solutions, trend strategies. You see this website? You see how clean and slick and nice it is? This just screams old money. I love it. So anyway, back to Coinbase institutions, right? So we've had a look at their clients, and now look what they offer. Research again. Oh, look at this. A new report for us to read. Monthly crypto correlations, perceptions versus reality. Wow. Came out August 15th. Who says we do an episode on this one? It's a 10-minute read on this one. So we'll save this for another time. Wow.
The more you know, the more you know.
Mid-year review, crypto markets in 10 charts. Searching for the next crypto catalyst. Ooh, very, very nice. Okay. So the businesses that they have. Coinbase Institutional, solutions for institutional investors. Exchange, International Exchange. Asset Hub, so you can list your own asset on Coinbase. Private client for trusts, family offices, and ultra high net worth individuals. Let's have a look. So if you're an ultra high net worth individual, and as you can see, your portfolio balance was around 9 million, this is the place that you want to go. They have Coinbase trusts and family office support, personalized support, dedicated account manager, a coverage desk, safeguard your assets with the best-in-class protection, integrated custody, enhanced security, multi-user access and controls, and regularly audited. So you get a dedicated trading desk just for you. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So let's go and explore. Let's say that you wasn't quite at that level, but you wanted to buy. Let's say we're on institutional. Broad range of assets. 240 assets for you to buy at an institutional level. Should we have a look? Is it going to show us? No, it's making us create the account straight away. I like that. I like that, Grayscale. Okay, cool. So that's for the institutions. So now let's go back a step and let's go and look if we were retail. So if we were retail, we're just going to go to Coinbase normally. You go to individuals, and this is where you can go.
I think you know that's what everyone's thinking. You know, as a beginner, as a person who's just looking to dip their toes in crypto, how can I get started, Mike?
So I'm going to show you. I'm going to create an account right now. There we go. Sign up with Google on Coinbase.com. There we go. It's asking for my phone number. Because I've already gotten a phone number attached to this one. Damn, can't do it on this one. Okay, so basically what I would say is you can do it either on Coinbase, fairly easy. You'll be in literally 5 seconds. The next option for you is Revolut. A lot of people have got Revolut. You can literally buy it on your phone. You can set it to dollar cost average.
I think just to add as well, a lovely fun fact is that Revolut is now actually a real bank. They've actually acquired their first EMI license, which means that they are actually a real bank.
Wow.
No longer
There you
piggybacking.
go.
So
now, again, why do I like Revolut? Why do I like Coinbase? Because both of them give you education where you can earn free crypto rather than buying your first bit of crypto. So what you can do with Coinbase and what you can do with crypto so what you can do with Coinbase and what you can do with Revolut is you can actually do their learn options. And in their learn options, you can actually earn crypto. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just quickly see if I can log in and show you some of the learn options on my phone right now. So you go to crypto. You go down to more lifestyle. Bear with me. So we want learn. So you go to the search bar, learn. Yeah. So you go to the search bar. Can you see my phone?
You'd have to jump in here and share screen, but I don't think you can share screen on mobile there. But
Yeah, you can see the learn bit, right? So I've searched
yeah,
learn up on the top, all right? And then all I do is I press crypto. And we can see here, there's opportunities to learn about some crypto.
there you
So
go.
here we have a few projects here. Now, some of the projects here are surprising. You've got Polkadot, you've got Oasis, you've even got Bonk in there.
Oh
You've
yeah,
got Sui, you've got Kronos, you've got Flocky,
1 inch.
you've got 1 inch, you got Axelar, Avalanche, Algorand. What else we got? Nia and iExec. So all of these, you can complete their little exams, and from completing their exams, the exams look pretty nice. Oh, little test on what is Avalanche.
Sorry, Mike, could you stop sharing your screen because we have screenception happening right now.
Oh, is that what happened? Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
I'm seeing about 20 screens.
I didn't realize that was happening the whole time. So, all right, let me go back to the exam, to the very first bit, because I didn't realize that was happening the whole time. So yeah,
Yeah,
you go to learn.
I think just a verbal walkthrough would be good. So if you're on your application, guys, you hit the top bar at the top in the search. You type in learn, and there you can learn about many different cryptocurrencies, and also you can actually learn and understand the best practices on how to utilize and gain the most in terms of ROI from using the Revolut platform. So this is a little overview, and you can break down and have an understanding of many different cryptocurrencies and what they're about, what they do, etc., and then get rewarded for that in crypto itself. So there you go. I think that is the overview.
Yep.
Was there any other platforms that you'd like to share today, Mike?
It was Coinbase and it was Revolut and Grayscale. I think we've done them all now. I think.
Okay, amazing. So yeah, that's a little overview on how to acquire and get Bitcoin, get crypto. I think um, if you're starting out, Revolut is a great place to start. Similar to all of these digital banking platforms, similar to like a Monzo, so it's really easy to utilize. Now, at a later stage, I believe you should have your own digital wallet, and then you can start trading and investing in the space. But as a beginning stage, I think platforms like Swissborg, platforms like
Yep.
Revolut, platforms like Coinbase. And if you are a little bit more technical or have a great understanding Coinbase Pro, these are great platforms to start off at in terms of getting your first hands on crypto first, and also getting an understanding and a feel of that price action that happens within the space. So yeah, I think that's us today. So really appreciate everyone
I
here.
want to say something before we wrap up here.
Okay, okay.
It is never too late to reach out to us at Blockchain Sensei. That is what I want to say. Because I know there's a lot of people that watch that may know me, may know Ninja, may know Keish, and may think, oh, it's too late for me to get involved with what they're doing. Oh, they're too whatever, they're too busy for me. Don't be afraid to reach out to us at Blockchain Sensei on our Instagram. Just DM us and say, hey, I'm looking for a lesson. Remember, our first lessons are always free. Blockchain Sensei principle. So drop us a message. We're happy to help you out, give you the basic understanding of blockchain, maybe even help you earn your first bit of crypto by doing one of those exams with you and helping you earn some free crypto in your first lesson. That is what we're all about here at Blockchain Sensei. So thank you very much. And we look forward to hearing from you.
Amazing, yeah. Thank you guys. Yeah, Mike, if you could stay on for a little bit on Riverside just to let everything do its thing. But yeah, thank you guys, much appreciated. And without any further ado, this has been the game.
Thank you.